Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Got to adjust my camera. Hold on one second. There we go, that's a little better. So today's a Friday. I am kind of bummed that I am in my van because that means I'm headed to a job and not outsourcing, which is what I prefer to do on Fridays. But I just wanted to make a quick video to reiterate something which I've probably said a bunch of times, and a lot of professional sellers, which I am not yet, have said, and more it is obvious to me it is 100% true. So, you know, you hear about rankings and popularity in fast-moving items on, say, Amazon, but also on eBay. And then when you make an eBay listing, you can look at your views and you can look at your watchers. So it's become very apparent to me none of that matters. What does matter, which a lot of resellers have said, is the size of your inventory. It doesn't matter about having the lowest price. It doesn't matter about, you know, I mean, unless you're buying junk, stuff's gonna sell. And here's my option, or my decision has been to have a variety of items for multiple reasons, just because I think when you have the seasonal slowdowns, it's gonna help with that, but also it keeps it interesting. And the other benefit to that is getting out of your comfort zone can give you some good money. So, for example, of items that are like across the board and so random, it's coming up on the end of the month, and I'll do a sold for the month video. But it's just crazy random stuff. So I'm headed to FedEx and post office right now. This box full of tabs, Avery tabs, bulk lot of 12 sets. So that was part of a lot in an auction I bought. So really I have no cost in it, which is a good thing. Note, be careful with paper items that are not media mail. Paper adds up in weight very quickly. This item did not fit in any priority box, so I couldn't flat rate it. Murphy's Law kicked in again, and all my customers live on the East Coast. That damn thing's going to Florida. And just those sets of tabs, it weighs 3 pounds. So to be competitive, I pretty much had to price it at $15.99 free shipping. And so it sold, and it cost me $8 to ship it. So yeah, it sucks, but it's a sale and it's a few dollars, and honestly, you know, on my spreadsheet when I do my month video, I think I have a cost of like $1 assigned to it. So it's probably going to show that I either broke even or lost a little bit of money on it. But in all reality, it was a free item. So, but keep that in mind if you are buying items. Books, paper add up really quick. You know, books and stuff can go media mail, which saves a lot. That could not, so it sucked. Another item that was free is in this box. Oh, the Avery labels had no, I mean, they had hardly any views, no watchers. But I think I've had it up for a month and a half, and it's had like 3 views. But it sold last night. And it wasn't an offer, it was just, they just bought it. So, again, this box here, something I knew would be good, but hasn't got as much action as I thought it would. It's those Mars plastic erasers. A bulk box of 20 of them. Artists, draftsmen, they're like the cream of the crop erasers. I think they're made in France. No latex, all rubber eraser. So, again, hardly any watchers. I thought, man, I'm gonna get watchers on this like crazy, or, you know, views at least. Not a whole lot. All of a sudden, sold. So that one, not as big a deal. It, you know, I sold it for I think $22. I have them up for $24.99. I took a best offer. So, you know, there it is. It's gone now. Another item, this little box right here, $125. my cost on it, if I broke it up between my items, would be $33. So, getting out of your comfort zone, that is a Ross Reels Colorado Zero fly reel, which the only reason I ended up with it is I was looking on OfferUp and there was an interesting fly rod. And after watching Craigslist Hunter, he talks about used fishing equipment being a good way to make some money. So I've kind of been looking at that. It was a G Loomis rod, which I know they're good. I don't have one. I'd like one. This isn't the one I wanted. I already have one that was this weight. But the guy was offering it for pretty low. I think he was offering 60 and I offered him 40. And then he was a little bit of a drive away from me, so he had some other stuff. So I just kind of started putting offers out on a bunch of his older fly fishing equipment. And finally he's like, you know what, $100 and you can have these 2 rods and these 2 reels. I was like, okay. So came out, bought them. Actually, yeah, I guess my price, it's more like $25 because I got 4 items, not just 3. So I got back and I thought, oh, I'll blow that G Loomis rod out. It'll go quick. Well, I listed all of them, and it was 2 rods, and 1 rod isn't real anything fancy, and then that nice G Loomis rod, and then 2 reels. And instantly, I mean, I had that rod, the G Loomis rod, had close to 200 views. It's been like 4 days, and I just got an offer on it that I countered. He hasn't come back. I think I asked 125 and the guy, or no, I asked 150 plus shipping and the guy offered me 110, so I countered him back at 125. But this one reel, come to find out, it is so I'll make my money on that lot, on that reel. But this reel alone, what I did not realize until I got back and started looking, is this reel is no longer made, and it kind of had a cult following. It's super lightweight, just a basic reel. So didn't even get an offer. It just sold for my price, and it's good to go. So, you know, it doesn't matter really from what I've seen, and this is what, you know, a bunch of those resellers have sold. Emma, just another reseller, says, you know, people will message her and say, why isn't my stuff sold? And she'll go look at their store and they don't have 500 items listed. And she's like, well, you need to list more. And really, that's honestly, from what I've seen, that's what it is. Right now, I'm, you know, if it was all even, I'm probably selling an item to 2 items a day, which I have 170 items in my store, and probably 40 of those are VHS tapes. So, you know, I've got just over 100 items. The other day, another one that you never know, I didn't do a video because I only had the 1 sell that day. It was a Norman Rockwell print, which I think I've shown before, in a frame. Again, no watchers, hardly any views, and I just thought, God, this sucks. Norman Rockwell is pretty popular. But, you know, I have 2 of them. I paid $3 or $4 a piece for them. That one sold for 20, plus I did quite a bit for shipping and handling, so 22. So when I did my spreadsheet, I think my profit on it was like $26. So, but again, if I was just going by watchers or views, I wouldn't have thought I thought I'd be doing something wrong, honestly. So the catch is, you know, pick that inventory, have good inventory and good items. But even though you have that good inventory and good items, if you're doing a variety store, you know, vintage shirts, you know, my polo shirts, I've pretty much stuck to high quality polo shirts, Columbia, LL Bean, Eddie Bauer, Nike, some Oakley stuff, and I've probably got 20 shirts listed, and I've only sold 3. Well, you know, the other ones will sell. They're a high quality brand. They are going to go. It's just a matter of time. So if I had 500 listed, I would be having those consistent sales because, you know, people have saved searches. People have stuff they look for, and your stuff wasn't on there last time they looked. So it's just, you just got to keep trying and keep pushing out, you know, get those items listed and go. So don't stress over the watches, don't stress over the views, just keep listing, get your stuff listed, and once your inventory is built up, that's what means you get consistent sales. I want to have like 10 sales a day, so you know, you can't, if you're doing a variety of items, it's hard to just extrapolate the, you know, your sales up, but it's pretty obvious if I want to get to that level, I need to have about 1,000 items in my store. So that means I got to get listing. But right now I got bills to pay, so got to drop these off and then get to work and finish this little bit of drywall repair. And then when I get home tonight, I've got a bunch of stuff I got pictures of, so I got to get that stuff listed. So get out there, get it listed, guys. Keep hustling. And till next time, have a great one. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you want to see the next one. Have a great one, y'all.